Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati yoga? Walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did this happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if we getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like, I mean to everybody, this is Stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like, hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels from calling me, I said move if you call me, please, or don't even bother me. They said, oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Ready, break. Check white. Yellow, line.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
10. Up, 3. Set.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And some room to run now. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The Panthers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because, really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to Waller.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. And the slot man goes in motion left. Murray now on 1st down. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. But he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Connor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Prater for the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive, and he goes out and gets the job done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The play fake, now Young. And that will be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Murray now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, it's Murray.
And this pass broken up. The contact, long time there, and now 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he's got some space here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Tossing out right here to Patterson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cordero Patterson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overcome.
Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Panthers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10.
The Panthers take over 1st down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. For the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll run with Patterson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Patterson again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On play action, Young. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chris Barnes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Murray again. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray going to throw. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Darren Waller from a yard out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Young on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, Patterson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he's been terrific here this afternoon. Straight ahead, Patterson. They find some open field here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Toss left side, Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Trying to run it with Patterson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 10 cycles.
Young to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll go again with Patterson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Patterson running between the tackles. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 191 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running left, here's Patterson. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Cordero Patterson with her 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers get a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Throwing now is Murray. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And on the left side.
there, and it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Play fake. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Throwing again, Murray. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cards are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Prater for the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
A nice run on 1st down gets him 6 yards to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
On the toss, it's Patterson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Always got some breathing room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, 224 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Right side run with Patterson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That's Zaven Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's a give to Patterson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Young now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Patterson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
Here we go.
One more time with Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, real